y'all, welcome back to my channel. We are doing my very first Q&A. I asked the girlies to send me over some questions that y'all want to talk about or what y'all want to know about me, and we got a few. We ain't get that many, but we got a few, and I'm still gonna address it because if you asked, you asked, right? We ain't gonna get on here and flex like we just got 100 questions, because we didn't, but we got enough. So if you're interested, which I know y'all are, hey whoever. Okay, so I grabbed my little drink. I can't have too much because my finger, she fat, y'all. Y'all see it? She fat and I'm on a pack. So if you didn't know, I was not diagnosed, but I got the tendonitis in one finger, which is extremely weird. So I'm doctoring this finger back to health. That's why I look like this, babes. I can barely get my hair in a ponytail. Okay? And it's a Tuesday at 4:50. So no, I'm not putting no makeup on. I'm cute without it. Yeah. Okay, anywho. So let's get into the questions. I asked the girlies and the guys to send me some questions. I didn't get a whole bunch of questions, but I got enough to come on here and talk to y'all. So we can get into a little house known questions that I will share with you. My name is Naya. My middle name is Marie. Some people think my first name is Naya Marie. No, first name Naya, middle name Marie. I am 31 years old, born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's currently where I reside. Went to college at Alabama A&M University. What year I graduated ain't none of your business. Just know I'm a bulldog forever, baby. The real heel. So don't get to asking them type of questions, okay? But if you do the math, you knew. I got my degree in fashion merchandising and design with a concentration in marketing. So I know how to sew, all of that doohickey stuff. I know how to do that. I just choose not to, but I know how to do that. My background is retail. I was in visual merchandising for, I want to say, 5+, probably more than that, years. Also store management. So I was on the merchandising side as well as the management side of retail. If we get into how many jobs I had, I know some of y'all had more jobs than me, but I worked some of everywhere. Forever 21, Kohl's for a week. I quit once I found out the store closed at 11. Forever 21, Kohl's, Journeys, Love Culture, Dillard's, Macy's, Talbot's. I got my feet wet. I even worked at DirecTV for 3 months, but I quit because, what? I don't want to do this. Y'all had a mini of a job, okay, in my past time. And that may not be a lot because I know people that switch jobs like they switch their jobs, okay? I'm not that bad. What else? That's it. That's really just the basis of me. So let's get into these questions on Instagram. Let's see what y'all asked me. I know it ain't nothing juicy, but let's see what y'all asked me on Instagram. I feel like I'm getting some new neighbors because the door been slamming all day. Now I gotta figure out how to put these questions in. So we got some questions, y'all. Let's see. One of the first questions. What's your fave store to shop at? H&M. H&M on a good day. Zara has some really great pieces, but Zara does not fit my body. Like the pants and things don't really work well for me with Zara. Every once in a while I'll find a good piece in there, like if it stretches or if it's like a loose fitted poly blend pant, then I can get it. But I mainly only go in Zara for jackets and sweaters. That's it, jackets and sweaters. So H&M would be my go-to. It's affordable. The quality of the clothing is, I'm not gonna say it's 10 out of 10, but a lot of the pieces do have some really great quality. I used to be addicted to Boohoo. Not addicted so much to Pretty Little Thing, but their sizing can be so off. And so if you don't really know your sizing or how to read the chart, I don't. They have some beautiful pieces, but trying to figure out their size charts and how I'm a 10 this day, but I'm a 20 the next, I'd rather not deal with it. But they have some really, really, really great pieces. Maybe I just don't know how to read my size, and that could possibly be it. But Pretty Little Thing and Boohoo, I used to shop there all the time. Haven't really frequented them recently. And that's about it. That's about it. Because right now I'm in an affordable. Like, I can't, if I can't buy it twice, I can't afford it. That's my thought process. If I can't buy it twice, I can't afford it. So I shop within my budget. I shop within my tax bracket. Okay? So H&M, Forever 21, I dibble and dabble in there every once in a while. Hadn't been in a Forever 21 for years before I bought that shirt in Vegas a couple weeks ago. So other than that, I would say H&M. Every once in a while, I'll find something at Nordstrom Rack. That's it. Nothing. ASOS. Forgot about the Holy Grail. ASOS, when you can find your size. They have some really great things. And that's about it. Like, I'm not really go several different places to find pieces type shopper. I want to be. But I gotta be real with myself, okay? I gotta be real with myself. So I'm gonna say my top is H&M, Zara sometimes. And it just depends on how I feel and what site I went scrolling through and what they had available for me to purchase. Let's see, what's another question? Where do you purchase your bundle hair? Your hair be looking nice and soft. Thank you, girl. My bundle hair comes from, I'm gonna try to put her Instagram at the bottom, but my bundle hair comes from Ashley Janaya Hair on Instagram. She does my sew-ins. She's also my friend, but I'm vouching, and I'm not vouching for her just because she my friend, okay? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not vouching just because she my friend. She really do got some really great hair, and come on now, go on shop with my girl. Great hair, and she'll sew it in for you. She'll sew it in for you. And she not like these Atlanta stylists that be playing in y'all face. So the hair and the sew-ins, anytime I get my sew-ins done, I get them done by her. Ashley Janaya. Hair included. And she got some bundles on hand. So go get you some. Let's see. Is my job hiring? Girl, no. No, we not. We on a hiring freeze. As a lot of companies are on hiring freezes right now. And no, we're not. And I probably will never tell anyone where I work. This is not to be shady or anything. Some things don't belong on social media. And where I work is one of those things that don't belong on social media. So, you know, I see a lot of people on TikToks and Instagrams sharing their salaries and what they do and the office that they work in. And I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because, one, people are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. 2, people are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And 3, people are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And that goes all around the spectrum. Some things you need to keep private, babes. Your job is one of them, okay? Because you're going to tickle the wrong fancy one day. And so I would truly probably never put anybody on where I work. Take it as you leave it, not being mean, not being mean or anything, but I probably would never tell anyone where I work. Nevertheless, give you a referral. So that's just me. No, not being mean, but no, I probably won't do that. Learn my lesson about that in my younger years. Will I ever go back in office? No, I am strictly remote. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". Well, I really want to say I'm 5'5", because the doctor said 5'4.5", but I'm just going to boost it up to half. I'm 5'5". So I'm a tall girl. Stallion, baby. I'm kidding. What's another question? If you could teach your children one thing, what would it be? Be you. And be consistent in being you. Like, in the day and age of social media and the internet, it's so many amazing people in this world. that are hiding behind a persona, and it sucks. It sucks so bad. It sucks so bad because everyone thinks that you have to be this type of person or you have to present yourself in this manner in order to be successful on the internet. And that's not true at all. Like, I think you make it so much further in life by just being you. Even if somebody don't like it, girl, fuck 'em. That has nothing to do with you. Just because so-and-so does it this way and she's proper and she's bougie, that does not mean that you need to go do that. If you was born in the streets and you gotta turn your code switching on and off, that's just what you have to do. Like, be true to yourself. Find out who you are. That's what I tell my children. It don't matter how you feel about it in that moment, or if you see other people doing stuff and you want to kind of copy, don't. Just be true to yourself, baby. Be you. In a world full of everybody trying to be the same, be yourself. That's the best advice you can give in this day and age. And be kind. I know it's hard to be kind, baby, because whoo, it's hard to be kind, but be kind. Let's see. Where's somewhere you always wanted to travel to? I've always, y'all, my top 5 destination spots. Africa. And I feel like I need to go and be there for at least 2 weeks to visit several different places. But Africa is like my top continent to visit. Bali, which seems obtainable because it seems like everybody's been going to Bali. The Maldives, that's like a vacation trip. I'm saving that one for the man. Where else do I really want to go? Jamaica. Y'all ain't never been to Jamaica. I have never been to Jamaica. So I'm definitely trying to get to Jamaica. Where else would I like to go? I really would like to go to China. Not anytime soon because I gotta work on my palate with eating and things. But I would like to go to China. Rather, not China necessarily. I'm gonna say Tokyo. I would love to go to Tokyo. Let me clear that up. Where else would I want to go? I don't know. Those are my tops right now. Turks and Caicos, we're going next year. So it's so many places that I want to go. It's so many places where I want to go. But my top, those will be my top places that I would love to visit over the years. I know who my friends are. And my friends know who I am. We have a very clear understanding of each other's personalities. When to leave each other alone. When to show a little extra love. You know, when we have a good understanding. So me and my best friend have been best friends since high school. Me and my other best friend been best friends since high school. I have other friends that I've been friends with since middle school. And we know each other's boundaries. We know who we are as a person. I feel like in order to maintain long-lasting friendships, you got to know who you are first, and then you got to know who you are dealing with. Okay, so I know me. I know what I tolerate. I know what, you know, would hurt my feelings or blah 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 blah. I just know me as a person, but I also know my friends as people. So when it comes down to it, like I can count on one hand, not even one hand, 2 fingers, an amount of minor arguments that me and my best friend have ever gotten into. Like none, because we know each other. You know when it's time for you to step back. You know it's time for you to shut up, and you know when it's time for you to kind of leave it alone, give them their moment, let them tread, and then you come back and y'all talk it out or have that conversation. These gnats is pissing me off. Have that conversation and kind of settle your differences. So I think it's more so of you got to know yourself first when it comes to friendships, relationships, situationships, everything. You got to know yourself first. So I think that's one main thing. Just really knowing who you call your friends, and not calling everyone friend. Because everybody is not your friend. Like, y'all go to Miami. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Miami be tearing y'all friendships up. And that's crazy. It's Miami. Y'all went down the street. Y'all got 10 years worth of friendships. Y'all went down the street and come back not even friends, beating each other up. I don't know what they got in Miami or what's in the water, but they tearing your friendships. We been to Miami and we came home solid. So that's what I'm saying. You got to be friends with people that know themselves and you know you, and you good to go. Be honest with each other. If it's something making you feel some type of way, speak on it. And depending on how that person reacts, then you like, I can't really be honest with this person. I don't know if we really locked in, ain't no switching up, you know? So I hope that made sense. How I maintain my friendships over the years. Really no question. New subby here. Hey girl. Hey girl. Somebody said, what is some tips you learned about home decor? Home decor is something specific to you. Like, I know how a lot of people may want to go into that natural aesthetic, you know, the aesthetic that you see all over social media where everything's cream, white, beige, black. Look at me talking. But this is my aesthetic. It's been my aesthetic forever, black and white. But I really think that you should just focus on what you really like. Like, some people apartments that put a lot of color in there, I'd be so obsessed with it. Like, it looks so good, but that's their style. And I love to see them with it, but I know for a fact that I would get tired of it within like 2-3 months. So that's why I kind of keep my home neutral, because I know if I ever want to add a pop of color, I could. Because black and white go with everything. I can add a pop of color if I wanted to, but I didn't want to have too much color within the house because it's going to annoy me very quickly. Like, I tried to go out when I first moved in my apartment in Atlanta. Not this one, but the last one. And I tried to add blush pink in there. Y'all, that pink was in there for all of 2 months before it had to go. All of 2 months before I had to go. So Pinterest gives you good ideas. TikTok give you good ideas for home decor. And just mix it up and make it how you want to make it, you know? Make it how you want to make it, girl. Okay, so those are those questions. Let me see. Let me some other ones. Somebody asked, when's your birthday? My birthday is October 4th. I'm a Libra gang. I don't have a favorite color. If I did have one, it would probably be black, right? Okay, somebody asked, y'all, this camera battery died so slow. Because somebody asked what camera I use to shoot my content. Good starter camera. This is a good starter camera because I'm on a starter camera. This is my very first camera purchase. I have the Sony ZV-1F. It's the, I want to say, lower tier version of the Sony ZV-1. So it just doesn't have the retractable lens, and I'm really still trying to figure out how to work it and play with the buttons and all of that stuff. So this is a really good camera, but the battery on this thing dies so freaking fast, y'all. Like, I just had a full charge, now I only have 2 notches. Like, it dies fast. So if you purchase this camera, you gotta be sure to make sure to get like extra battery packs and like a charger, which I am going to purchase as soon as I finish this video because it's getting bananas. I can't even record one sit down when I'm having to stop and recharge the daggone camera. So if you get the camera, get extra batteries and a little charging pack to go with it. What's another question? This girl said, are you dating, sis? Spill the tea. One more. No. That was so extra. No, I am not currently dating. So there's no tea to spill. Like, y'all, I haven't, this is gonna sound so bad. I don't care. It don't sound that bad. I have not been in communication with anyone of the opposite sex since 2020. Since 2020. Now, is that, I'm going to say more so that's my issue. Because people have tried to reach out, but I just wasn't in the headspace. Like, I think every girl got horror stories when it comes to dating or someone they used to deal with. My stories ain't as bad as everybody else's, but I just needed a break, like take a step back. Like, I wasn't always that person that needed to talk to somebody or had to have a conversation with somebody all the time. That's not it at all. So when I was in those situations and they did not go plan or I got played, then after that last you tried to play me, I was like, you know what, I'm pretty much done. In 2020, I was done. I was done. I had wasted my time. So it was just like, no, 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 no. And then another step back I had to make, because it was self-realization that I talk to people out of boredom. I'm just being honest with y'all. I talk to people out of boredom and not necessarily because I like them or if I was attracted to them. And that's not funny now. But after that, you know, it came a self-realization moment. Like, oh girl, you gotta stop doing that. Like, you're wasting your time and everybody else's time. Like, you gotta stop doing that. And I've done that a couple times. So when I finally realized that, like in 2020, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a step back and, you know, come to the realization, like, don't talk to nobody unless it's something that you're really interested in. Just keep it real G with yourself first. So I've been off the market longer than 2020, truly, but I haven't talked to anyone since 2020, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not lonely. Some people are like, are you lonely? No. Anybody tell you my home? I love home. Me and home go together real bad. I leave the house every once in a while, but when I get home, because my home is my peace, I've made it this way. Anywhere I go that I'm going to be at is going to be my peace, because that's just me. My inner peace is going to exude. So I like to be in a comfortable space. And plus, I'm looking at people dating in Atlanta and the dating pool got piss in it. Like, I hear some stories from my friends and people on TikTok, and I'm just like, ooh, that's not making me want to date. Like, if y'all see my DMs, if y'all could see my DMs, and I would never expose my DMs. That's why I don't even answer my DMs, truthfully. I don't even go through them. So if you send me a DM about a business inquiry, just send me an email, babes, please. Because my DMs are tragic and I need to figure out a way to lock them. But I know some brands do reach out via DM for sponsorships. So that's why I haven't locked them. But the caliber, no. So I'm currently not dating. Do I want to date? Absolutely. I think I'm now in that headspace where I'm willing to invite someone else into my space. I think I'm in that headspace now where it's like, okay, we got comfortable. You know what's going on. You know what you will tolerate and what you will not. And it's not many tolerations. And I don't even think that's correct, grammatically correct. But now I do want to start dating. Where do you start? I don't know. I don't know. Am I pressured? No, not at all. Well, my mama and daddy want to put my face on a billboard. I'm sure they're concerned. But I will start dating. I want to maybe start back this year. But it ain't nothing and I'm just like, I gotta start dating again, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm good, love. Because the men's out here is treacherous. Treacherous Tonys. Out here just tearing stuff up every which way you look, okay? So I ain't got 10 for that. And I think that's it, y'all. This video gonna be real short. But that's not Q&A. I mean, that's all the questions the people ask me. I don't want to sit here and make up questions. I could, but I'm not. that's all I got. Truly, that's all I got. So maybe we'll do this again in another 6 months. But I really needed some filler content because I didn't know what to post and my weekly vlog is not ready. So this is gonna be my filler content, and thank y'all so much for the supports on all my social media platforms. Let's just put that out there, okay? Even TikTok, even TikTok, okay? Shout out to y'all, because this journey on social media has not been easy, okay? I've been creating content for 2 years and I feel like I just got movement on my Instagram October of 2022. I was stuck at 3,000 followers for so long creating content, and it was not getting pushed. And then one little day, that one video just pew, and my Instagram community is constantly growing, and I am so thankful and appreciative to all of y'all. Like, we really rode to 50K. We really rode to 50K on Instagram. We're at 23.7. Shout out to y'all. My YouTube is growing slowly but surely. Shout out to y'all. And my TikTok just TikToking, but shout out to all of y'all too. No shout out unsaid, okay? So, excuse me. With that being said, thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. Stay tuned. Maybe next week we'll have a weekly vlog or something to post. I do have plans this weekend and some packages coming in, so we'll have something to pop up. So thank y'all for tuning in to my channel. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come subscribe, babes, and watch all the videos I put out. Watch all of them. Just turn the TV on, turn the phone on while you at work, and just watch all of them. Thank you in advance. Bye, y'all.